The blast, yes, that's what we're calling it now. It's not an explosion anymore. It's been called a blast. The Bengaluru Rameshwaram Cafe Blast. And here are the latest updates, ladies and gentlemen. A man wearing a cap, glasses and a mask was captured by CCTV cameras at Rameshwaram Cafe around an hour before a blast that occurred at about 12:56 p.m. yesterday. It has emerged as a key suspect to this person on your screens. A team of National Investigation Agency, the NIA, sleuths from the agency's Bengaluru office are currently assisting the city police in investigating the blast. Those visuals on your screens are the latest CCTV footage that have in fact now come out. Another team of bomb experts from the National Security Guard, the NSG, has been dispatched from the national capital to probe the nature of the explosive that was placed in the restaurant. More about that particular blast that's going to come up in just about a short while. Now, while speaking to the media on Saturday, Karnataka's Home Minister Dr. G. Parameswara, he informed that a meeting with the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and other high-ranking officials will be held today at 1 p.m. to probe the matter. He also said that, quote unquote, we have collected some evidence from CCTV footage. The CCTV footage that we just showed you, of course, these are visuals of what transpired yesterday at about 12:56 p.m. is when the explosion and the sound of it took over. Rameshwaram Cafe, one of the most reputed chains of eateries in Bengaluru, one of the most popular destinations, thronged by many people, of course, and bag checking is something that we heavily spoke about yesterday as well. Now, when the explosion took place, a BMTC bus moved on that way as well. Dr. G. Parameswara, Karnataka's Home Minister, said we have information that he came on a bus, talking about that particular suspect, the CCTV footage that we were just showing you. Now, we will arrest the accused as soon as possible. Our teams are doing great. At least 10 people were injured after an explosion at Rameshwaram Cafe. I unquote. This is what Dr. G. Parameswara said. Now, Dr. D.K. Shivkumar, Deputy Chief Minister of the state, he has corroborated these reports. Will he be part of that particular high-level meeting is still a big question mark at this point in time. But Bengaluru City Police, in a press statement, said that the HAL police have registered a case under sections of unlawful activities, the UAPA of 1967. Meanwhile, while it was initially suspected that a gas leak could have triggered the blast, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has come out and said that it was an improvised explosive, an IED device, in a bag that was kept by an unidentified man. That unidentified man, key suspect of who this person is on your screen. The CCTV footage that is currently in question. A man wearing a cap, glasses and a mask that was captured by CCTV cameras at Rameshwaram Cafe around an hour before the blast, which occurred at 12:56 p.m. yesterday. He has emerged as a key suspect. A team of the National Investigation Agency, Bengaluru's office over there, are assisting the local police. Another team of the NSG that is also taking part in this particular probe. But preliminary investigations have indicated an IED with a bulb filament that was heated to act as a detonator after being triggered by a digital timer in a low-intensity device contained in a steel tiffin box. Take a look at the nature, ladies and gentlemen, of this particular explosive. Preliminary probe suggests that this was an IED, an improvised explosive device, with a bulb filament that was heated to act as a detonator. How was this detonated? It was detonated via a digital timer in a low-intensity device which was contained inside a steel tiffin box. The filament detonator has been typically used by self-taught Islamic State IS operatives. IEDs have also been commonly used by Maoist insurgents and Kashmiri militants in the past. Now, when asked Chief Minister Siddaramaiah whether it was a terrorist attack or not, Siddaramaiah said the investigation is currently underway. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the blast may be similar to the previous explosions in the state. The police have checked the similarity. During the review, Bangalore cooker explosion, the cooker blast, the explosive materials used in that particular case have a stark similarity to the Rameshwaram Cafe blast. In the case of the two blasts, the smoke that was emitted is in the same pattern as well. On both sides, batteries were found, detonator nuts were found, and bolts were used for explosion. Officials who are ready to do this background check have already begun their particular process. Police are currently interrogating Ravari Sharik of the Bangalore blast, the suspect in that particular case, if he could be of some help in understanding who was behind the Rameshwaram Cafe blast. The police will interrogate Sharik and his companions as well. Now, Sharik and the gang are currently at the top of Parappa. And late night, ladies and gentlemen, the Central Intelligence Bureau collected samples at the Rameshwaram Cafe site. This is the latest that we're picking up from the Rameshwaram Cafe.